What's going on, guys? Let's see if we can do part two now of the TLC review. I do have a lot of opinions about the show. First off, the whole Zack Ryder Dolph Ziggler match, impressive. I knew that match was going to be just completely impressive and a possible show stealer. That's why I said it'll probably be on first, and it was. Everybody go crazy. I want everybody to go crazy. Leave me crazy comments. Send me crazy tweets. I mean, Zack Ryder finally won. Everybody should be happy. He's finally getting his just due. He is a champion. Anyway, my second, well, actually, this is my first gripe of the pay-per-view. You put on 3 matches that weren't even advertised. And 2 of them were title matches. How do you do that? How do you put on 2 title matches that weren't even advertised? You could have at least advertised them like on SmackDown and said, hey, guess what? These 2 matches just made. Breaking news. The tag team titles will be defended. Blah, blah, blah. And for what happened on Raw, Kelly and Beth Phoenix are going to go at it for the Divas title. You could have made that. I just spit all over myself. You could have made the announcement. However, I feel like this was probably a very last minute decision for the Divas title and the Sheamus Swagger match. The Sheamus Swagger match, I don't have a big of a problem with. I just kind of wish they would have put it on second. But people like Sheamus, so I guess where it was in the, placed on the card was probably a smart idea. As far as Orton and Barrett, that match went exactly like I thought it would. I mean, no real shocker there. The Cody Rhodes Booker T thing was done superbly. Alright, I loved it because it makes Cody Rhodes a bigger heel, obviously. But I am going to be honest, there was part of me that was sitting there watching when they finally had the match that I was like, you know what? Booker T might win this out of spite because of all the attacks, because of, everything that had been going on that went on tonight. You know what? Booker T might actually win this and might win the title out of spite. I mean, wouldn't it be kind of funny? And then I thought, I wonder if it'll end up being like a count out. Wouldn't that be a bullshit way for it to end? But then, come back full circle, I thought, no, you know what? Cody does. I went through a lot of emotions in this match, if you will, because with Cody Rhodes, it's kind of like with Dolph Ziggler, and kind of like it was with The Miz and CM Punk. I have a lot invested in them, as far as emotionally invested. Like, I want to see them do good. I want to see those guys, get to where Punk and Miz are now. And they're going to. I have no doubt about that. And if they don't in the WWE, then Vince McMahon or whoever makes that final decision needs to be slapped in the face and then kicked in the balls. Because these 2 kids got it. They got it. Okay? Look, I'm telling you, Dolph Ziggler is so over that he's going to lose the United States title, which he did tonight, and be even more over tomorrow night as a heel. I guarantee it. But then, of course, that's how it's supposed to be. It's because not a lot of people can do this very great. But Dolph Ziggler just... You know when you watch commentaries on DVDs and biographies and things like that, and people always say the same thing. They say, we can teach the in-ring stuff. We can teach you how to wrestle, but either you got it or you don't. It's kind of like just to use it as a comparison, it's kind of like Tim Tebow and his intangibles. A lot of great quarterbacks have the same intangibles that Tim Tebow has. But Tim Tebow is not a great quarterback. I mean, let's face it, he's not a great quarterback. He is a perfect leader, but he's not a great quarterback. Well, as far as the intangibles go, that's kind of the it factor. Either you understand how this needs to work, or you don't. And Dolph Ziggler understands how this has got to work. He understood how to put Zack Ryder over. This wasn't all just Zack Ryder. The reason he got so over for right now, Dolph Ziggler had a lot to do with it, whether you want to believe it or not. And hashtag heel deserves a lot of credit for this match even taking place. But that's just my opinion on the fact. The Triple H Kevin Nash thing was sloppy. There were good moments, and then there were really bad moments. Really bad moments in that match. And I just, not like scary moments, but like, I don't even want to touch that. I don't even want to talk about it because it makes them look so bad. So let's just say Triple H defeats Kevin Nash, and let's move on, okay? Just for the simple fact that it was parts of it was so bad that I don't want to go there. The finish was bad, I thought. There I go. I don't want to talk about it. The CM Punk is still the most over person ever. Well, right now, anyway. And this goes to show you, hey guys, WWE, talking to you. This goes to show you that a pay-per-view can go great. Because I thought it was a great pay-per-view. It can go great without John Cena. But the only reason, and I said an 8.5, I give the pay-per-view, honest to God, a 9 because it was so good. But a 9.5 I would have given it had Cena been in the main event. Because he adds, and I know a lot of people, I don't want Cena there. Oh my God, you're horrible, Chris Chaos. You suck. I hate you, Chaos. You're full of shit. Shut the fuck up. Cena is the best guy in the business right now. Because he understands the way things work. And for anybody that don't understand that, well, you're a mark. Now, I understand, I don't personally love Cena, but I don't hate the guy either. Because, let's face it, every time he goes out and does like something like he did Monday night against, with The Rock, ladies and gentlemen, The Rock! Wait, what? He's not here? Alright, well let's go via satellite to The Rock. Oh, wait, he's not here? He didn't even bring it via satellite this time? Team Bring It kind of skipped out, didn't they? Look, it's funny. It's good TV. Whether you want to believe it or not, and it's going to help the match. It makes people want to see this match at WrestleMania. You now want to see The Rock come back and for one night, for one more night, put boots to asses and beat John Cena the fuck down and reclaim his People's Championness or whatever the fuck it is. Look. That's fine. Okay, I'm not on Team Bring It. I'm not on Team C Nation. I don't give a fuck. When that match comes on WrestleMania, I'll be sitting at home, probably. God knows I'm not going to Miami to watch it. I'll probably be sitting at home or even at a friend's house. If I'm at a friend's house, I'll probably leave before that match even happens. Or like in the middle of it. Because I don't care. Because I already know who's going to win that match. If the fans were really smart, the ones that claim to be, if they were really smart, they would know who's going to win this match. But anyway, I'm getting off on The Rock and all this bullshit, and that's not what... This is TLC. We're talking TLC here. The Divas title match wasn't all that great. I don't know. Kelly Kelly goes up and down with me a lot. She'll have... There's a couple of good spots, and then there's a couple of bad spots, and then there's a couple good... The match was decent. It was alright. I guess it deserved to be third. After, two really good, high-paced matches. Oh, the tag team title match was just fantastically put together, by the way. Epico and Primo are going to be huge stars in the WWE. If the WWE will pay attention to what they're doing and build them correctly, in the ring, they are phenomenal. They just need the proper build behind them. In the ring, completely phenomenal. Now, as far as Daniel Bryan and the World Heavyweight title goes, because I know this video, I'm sitting here looking at the time right here. For those of you who don't know, Nick, this is what I do. I keep a timer on my videos so I know what's happening. So if you have a smartphone and you don't have a stopwatch app, go download one. Anybody that makes videos. So that way you know. Just so you know. So you don't have to look at the camera and try to go, what does that say? If your camera even has one. My camera don't even have one. But anyway. Now I've messed up my thing. Look. I completely forgot about Daniel Bryan. Doesn't that kind of sound like something that I would have predicted? Man, the Big Show's going to win, but Daniel Bryan's going to come in and cash in. Does that not sound like something that I would predict? Now, I don't want to even try to take credit for that because I didn't predict that. I didn't even think about it. Okay? But it does. It makes sense after a match like that for him to come in and get the title. Now, I know I've already pissed off a couple of people on Twitter, and for those of you that care, my video is actually uploaded now. But anyway, that's the first one. You're already pissed off about, I said, enjoy it while it lasts, because it's probably not going to last very long. I have no faith in WWE to keep Daniel Bryan on top. At least not for the first one. Not for the first one. There is nothing that makes me think, or that has led me to believe, that the WWE has the faith to keep him as the World Heavyweight Champion for longer than 2 weeks. And I tweeted this out earlier. 2 weeks. I just don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. But that's just me. And I know everybody's going to have an opinion on this. And I may talk about it later. I may even try to predict where he's going to lose it. But the fact of the matter is, he's going to enter into a feud with not only the Big Show now, because the Big Show, he beat the Big Show for the belt, but he's going to enter in a feud with Mark Henry because Mark Henry lost the title and didn't get a rematch. So now, instead of this being like a complete one-on-one thing, which would have been interesting, it now gets even better because it's going to enter into a triple threat, and I guarantee you that will be the main event, or one of them, for the Royal Rumble. It would be those three men for the World Heavyweight title. But that's if they let Bryan keep the belt that long. Anyway, my time is done here. This is way longer than I needed to, so Sorry, guys. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the other ones. I hope you enjoy all of them. Because I know I'm uploading a lot here lately. But for now, deuces. Chaos has officially spoken. Good night.